Often, compromise just breeds weakness, but sometimes it can lead to a 300-year legacy. This is the Corvette that got everything right. The Hegemony Armed Forces recognized the need for a small, powerful craft to patrol the approaches to hegemony worlds. Being surrounded by innersphere realms, the admirals of the HF sought a patrol vessel that could delay any intruders. For years, the Terran Hegemony had to utilize a variety of corvette designs that represented poor compromises between detection capabilities and combat worthiness. To cover these weaknesses, the HF mixed corvettes of different types into 4-ship squadrons. Thus, 2 Bonaventure-class ships, which possessed excellent surveillance capabilities but poor armament, patrolled with 2 Vigilant-class vessels, which were well armed but limited in detection capability. The Hegemony also relied heavily on remote surveillance satellites scattered throughout its star systems. When the Capellan army invaded Terra Firma in 2409 with a large fleet, and still caught the HF off guard, it highlighted the Terran Hegemony's continued vulnerability. After eventually recapturing Terra Firma, the Hegemony Armed Forces used a portion of the Liao reparations to commission a new corvette. The specifications for the new design required detection capability at twice the distance of previous corvettes, sufficient firepower to threaten any intruder, and flexibility to incorporate future technological advances. Daily Ships, a small manufacturer of military transports that later became Daily Warships, submitted a design that would become the Vincent-class Corvette. Though based outside the Hegemony, Daily won the contract, partly because its headquarters were located on Capella, and it would accept payment in the flood of L-bills pouring into Terra as military reparations. To handle the substantial contract and maintain secrecy regarding hegemony technology installed on the Vincent, Daily Ships agreed to build a new facility in the Carver system. Daily produced a design that was manufactured in the hundreds, served the HF and Starlink defense forces for more than 3 centuries, and established Daily as a major Star League defense contractor. What distinguished the Vincent from previous Hegemony corvettes was its size, almost twice that of previous designs, and the implementation of what the designers termed smart modularity. Smart modularity represented Daily Ships' attempt to standardize ship fittings and systems through collaboration with other contractors. These pioneers in cooperation produced many components that remained in use on new ships for decades. The Vincent was actually quite heavy for a corvette, with a mass of 420,000 tons. Introduced to service in 2432, many crew members initially found the Vincent's large size unnerving, but this very feature proved key to the ship's longevity. The roomy Vincent accommodated all technological advances throughout its service life. Engineers replaced the ship's engines, computers, and weapons at various times, everything without a problem. The Vincent Mark 39 was the most common model. The heart of the Mark 49 was its USOP AI surveillance computer, which was so efficient at gathering and interpreting sensor data that it nearly doubled the detection range of the preceding Mark 38. The Vincent's 4 Luxor 10 series NAC-10 naval autocannons and 2 Barracuda missile tubes provided a credible anti-warship firepower. They were carrying 200 rounds of NAC-10 ammunition and 20 Barracuda missiles. The Vincent's array of 8 Thunderbolt large lasers might have seemed token protection against attacking aerospace fighters, but they were well positioned for their role. Their placement alongside the large naval autocannons meant they were already oriented towards the enemy, and like the NACs, 2 bays could be combined on a single target. Designed before the invention of docking hardpoint systems for dropships, the Vincent notably featured tremendous cargo capacity. This suggested it may have functioned as an armed transport in addition to its primary duties as a patrol and picket craft. The vast storage capacity of 97,283.5 tons of cargo could also conceivably support very long independent operations without resupply. Regarding auxiliary craft, the Vincent was relatively well equipped. A squadron of 6 aerospace fighters provided adequate screening capability and potentially extended combat reach beyond the range of its primary weapons. 4 small craft could be accommodated in shuttle bays, which could be configured for cargo shuttles or gunships. Given the Vincent's role as a picket vessel, operational doctrine typically recommended including at least 2 long-range reconnaissance craft. The Mark 39 variant was powered by 2 Hauser 2G2 hot-fire engines. Their substantial thrust output provided the Vincent with significant speed and maneuverability for its class. The Vincent featured well-equipped crew quarters, an unusual characteristic for patrol craft, along with a single 60-meter grav deck. While not as heavily armored or armed as newer corvette designs, such as the Federated Commonwealth's Fox class, the Vincent's maneuverability remained superior by contemporary standards. Its ability to maintain 2 Gs of thrust for extended periods enabled it to keep pace with most dropships, while its 3G burst capability allowed it to outmaneuver all but the most modern warships. Like most corvettes, the Vincent-class was designed primarily as a patrol vessel and was equipped to outgun most pirate vessels. The Vincent was launched in 2432 and replaced several older designs, most notably the Bonaventure and Vigilant. It remained in service with the Starfleet Defense Forces until the Exodus. Daily ships produced more than 500 Vincent-class vessels during the 300 years preceding the Ameris coup. Although originally constructed by the Terran Hegemony, other nations operated the Vincent in varying quantities. The Federated Suns deployed 10 Mark 39s during the Case Ember ambush at Tentativa in the Reunification War, although the AFFS fleet sustained heavy casualties during the engagement. Various numbers remained in service even during the general disarmament of the Starleague era. In 2765, the Capellan Confederation operated 3 Vincents along its 36-vessel warship fleet, while the Draconis Combine fielded 4. Both the Federated Suns and the Line Commonwealth operated 5 vessels each at the same time. Even the Duchy of Endorian and the Taurian Concordat, the only periphery nation to operate the class, each maintained 1 Vincent. In 2773, daily personnel smuggled plans for the Vincent and the SX-1 class to Capellan production lines and resumed manufacturing for the Capellan Navy, despite protests from both Emperor Stefan Emeritus and SLDF Commanding General Alexander Kerensky. With neither Emeritus nor Kerensky able to intervene effectively, and with a carver system under siege, daily produced substantial numbers of both ships for the Confederation, significantly bolstering the Capellan Navy. The clan upgrade of the Vincent, designated the Mark 42, was unveiled in 2997 and saw service during the initial invasion of the innersphere. It differed minimally from the Mark 39. Modifications included an increase in bay personnel bunks to accommodate additional fighters aligned with clan organizational doctrine, and an upgrade to modern armor technology, specifically lamellar ferrocarbide, representing a reduction in raw tonnage but improved protection. Conventional lasers were upgraded to clan extended range models. The most significant changes were the addition of a lithium fusion battery system and clan hard gel-based hull sealant technology.